The Pacers off to a quick start here. It's a three-point game. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Kelly Oubre, because of his athleticism, he can swipe it at any time.
Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Edgecombe. Embiid with the steal. It's deflected. Halliburton with the steal. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now Edgecombe. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Kicks it out to Maxey. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Maxey with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Back to George. To the wing right side. Here's Embiid. Toppin pulls it in.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
Oh, Aaron Nesmith gets a look from the painted area and makes sure it's good.
Caruso with the steal. Inside. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Edgecombe, no good. The Pacers with the lead. Oubre with the steal. Embiid wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Indiana. Nesmith gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nesmith has got 5 now.
Boy, Aaron Nesmith has put in the work on his shot, and it is paying dividends. That's a big-time bucket.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Pass to Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here is George. To halt the run.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Ball stolen. Here's Nesmith. And the three ball is good. Nesmith has got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle set for the Pacers.
Well, they're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
3-on-3. Good D by Drummond.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Here's Bono. Caruso grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 7. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Here's Halliburton. What a terrific move that was. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Here's Neesmith. And Halliburton slams it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
In the corner, it's Neesmith. Halliburton is double. And the dunk by Zubac.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Here's Grimes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
The Pacers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Indoors, Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Maxey. Off with the layup. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Pacers lead by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Pacers leading by 9. Nembhard's shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. Thompson with the rebound. Now the Pacers with it. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Here's Murphy. Again, Indiana.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Oubre outside. Here's Bono. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Knocked away. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positioned. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Out to the right wing. Here's Furphy. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 18. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
And now here comes Gordon leading the break. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers leading by 16. With the drive. And it's sent back by Drummond.
White from the pipe, send him back, Andre Drummond.
And it's Gordon missing. On offense, here are the Pacers. Nembhard with it. 6 points for him. And that one is good. Nembhard's got 6 points in the quarter. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Drummond. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Indiana leading by 18. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Embiid the screen. Here's Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team. Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's Gordon missing. Here's Furphy.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
The 76ers trailed by 16. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
To the paint. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Now, here's Toppin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. George looking around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. But can he hold off Father Time? And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And stolen by Caruso. In the corner, it's Nesmith. The quick look, no good that time. The 76ers trailed by 13. George double-teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Maxey. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Fires for three. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Bona. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space. Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Now, here's George. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Halliburton. And that one is off. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 13. And Philadelphia making a change here. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Bona. Outside, George. It's hauled in by Zubac.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Got a hand on it. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. Back to Neesmith. Pass to Zubac. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. That's now 8 points for Ivica Zubac. The 76ers trail by 15. Now Grimes. They get it again. Outside, George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 5 now.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
You know what they came to see. Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down, I'm alone, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. Shot threes in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down, I'm alone, yeah, I got them.
Dancing machine mascot. One shot.
"12 seconds left to play here in the half. Maxey looking it over. Here's Grimes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Indiana leading by 11. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the lead, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
And man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Everybody out there. Now coming on the court. Here's Sixers TNT. Let me hear you make some noise. Anybody out there? Now coming on the court, your sister TNT. Let me hear you. Big score.
Indiana making some changes.
TNT, come on everybody, give it up for them.
Pacers leading by 9. Now here's Caruso. To the inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside, Maxey shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 13.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
George with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Toppin can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 10. Maxey attacking. And Embiid throws it down.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 11. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you guys.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Zubac. Indiana leading by 7. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is. Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Halliburton with the bucket. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think the experience Paul George possesses is so valuable to his team. This guy is such a seasoned vet.
And the 76ers making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Outside, George. It's good from long range. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Halliburton, no good.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA great, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Neesmith. Knocks down the three ball. Neesmith has got 14.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now, here's Maxey. 15 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, they keep the ball up. Out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor. But give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Maxey with it, out guarded by Crowder. Crowder with the steal. It's Nembhard on the wing. 8 points for him.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Philadelphia making a change here. The 76ers trailed by 4. Pass to Grimes. Hits it from three-point range. Grimes has got 11.
Grimes can be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down from 3.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Maxey. And it's good for 2. He's got 17.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And he gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Bona. He's covered by Thompson.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And stolen by Maxey. On the wing, Eric Gordon. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, Thompson, a very good passer for a player in his position. Knows where everyone is heading.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 17. Pass to Grimes. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Crowder with the steal. Thompson outside. And so Indiana again turning it over.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
1:44 left in the third. Pass to Bona. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's George. 10 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Outside for George. with some arc. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Drummond. Pass to Grimes. And here is Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
As a big, you understand that contact is part of the game. Andre Drummond makes his living on tough, hard-nosed basketball.
Some changes for Indiana. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 17.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Drummond missing.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Halliburton, no good. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. In the corner, George with it. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
82.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The 76ers trailed by 5. Here's Edgecombe. The offensive rebound. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Nembhard for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia with the ball. There's the drive. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Edgecombe. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. And now a 3-point 76ers lead. And that one drops.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's the 3. Back to Nembhard. And the rejection by Embiid.
What a rejection by Embiid in close. He saw him coming and got there to deny it.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Embiid. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Here's Grimes. The 76ers another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement. And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. making a change here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thank you once again, Allie. And it's Halliburton missing. Over to the wing. Back to George. Pass to Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his fourth giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Halliburton up top. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 16 here in the second half. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And George gets it to go.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Oubre with the steal. Moving it up. And George with the stuff.
Boy, you talk about athleticism. How easy does PG make it look right there?
Oh, great focus from Halliburton.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Caruso. Driving the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Embiid. On the wing, George. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Oubre, left side. Outside, George. Clock at 4. Rebounded by Zubac.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And it misses. The 76ers leading by 7. Stolen by Nembhard. Outside, Zubac. Now, Nembhard. Now, Zubac. Paul George with the steal. It's Grimes on the wing. Missed on the 3. Pacers trailed by 7. Into the lane.
Oh, my goodness. Caruso in the clutch delivers again.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now Oubre. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Halliburton. And Halliburton to the rim.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Oh, the slam dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And down goes the 3.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send it back defensively.
Now Zubac to tie it up. That one goes in.
Boy, that's a big-time finish at the critical moment. Zubac with a clutch shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. George. Outside Maxey. He drills the three.
And that one sent the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
.44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Caruso. Halliburton.
The expectation in these moments is Tyrese Halliburton will deliver, and he does.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. And that'll be his third foul so far. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Boy, Zubac's giving you great effort defensively there.
Oh, no good on the dunk. George with the ball. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Tattled them, won't believe this.